Oops. Where am I? The Gun Barrel City Planning and Zoning Commission will meet in a regular meeting in City Hall located at 1716 West Main Street, Gun Barrel City, Texas, at 6 p.m. on Monday, September 9th, 2024. I call this meeting to order. May I have roll call from my left, please?
McCullough here.
Towner here.
Weller here.
Key here.
Die here.
Wilmuth here.
We have a quorum.
We can't hear you.
Oh, oop. Do we have any citizens' comments? We do not. All right, then moving to new business. 3A, consider and take action to approve the July 8th, 2024 minutes. I believe you've all had a chance to look at them. Does anyone have any corrections? Hearing none, then, I need a motion to approve the minutes.
Key, I move that we approve item 3A, July 8th, 2024 meetings as presented and written.
McCullough second.
I have a motion from Mr. Key, a second from Mr. McCullough. Vote from my left, please.
McCullough, yes.
Towner, yes.
Weller, yes.
Key, yes.
Die, yes.
Wilmuth, yes.
Minutes are approved. 3B, consider and take action to move the October 14th, 2024 regular meeting due to the Columbus holiday. You have in front of you both a blank September, just to show you when council meeting is in September on the 24th, and a October calendar, which I put on what I knew to be true from the city. I understand that Parks Board moved their meeting this afternoon to the 21st at 3:30. So we might bear that in mind. I also know that TML meeting is the 9th to the 11th, and some staff will be out of town. Normally, we'd like to keep the same day, just a different week. Miss City Manager, Dr. Smith, do you know a ballpark of when orientation might be for new board members?
Janet and I were just talking about that. We'll actually do it as part of your meeting. So it'll be an agenda item where I'll give a presentation and we'll do orientation at that time, and everybody can ask questions if they have them.
Okay, so there's going to, okay, not a mass orientation per board. All right, then. Suggestions?
How about the 21st?
Is that works for everybody? The 21st?
That works.
Mr. Dye is consulting.
No, yes.
Okay, do we want to adjust the time from 6 o'clock, or do we want to keep it at our normal time? As City Manager, Dr. Smith, I'll ask you again. Do you think we need to start earlier, given that there will be an orientation?
Orientation will take about 20 minutes, so it's up to you guys, but it won't take long.
Then,
Paul and I are up for, this will be, I guess, our last meeting until we know whether it's reappointed or not. So I'm not going to put anything in on the date.
well, yes, because I'm assuming that council will take care of appointments at their September meeting, so we will know. All right, then, I think if there's no more discussion, I need a motion to move the October meeting to Monday, October 21st at 6 p.m.
Towner makes the motion to move the October the 14th, 2024 regular meeting due to the Columbus holiday to the 21st at 6 p.m.
I have a motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
That was, thank you, remember, for Janet's sake. I have a motion and a second. Any more discussion? Hearing none, vote for my left, please.
McCullough, yes.
Towner, yes.
Weller, yes.
Key, yes.
Dye, yes.
Wilmuth, yes.
Motion passes. Item 3C, a public hearing on a request from Lily DeGarmo to grant a special use permit to perform permanent cosmetics at ETJ Inject Cosmetics and Wellness, physically located at 1829 West Main Street, Gun Barrel City, Texas. Do we have anyone from the public who wishes to speak? Then I will close the public hearing and move to item 3D. Consider and take action to make a recommendation to the City Council on a request from Lily DeGarmo to grant a special use permit to perform permanent cosmetics at ETJ Inject Cosmetics and Wellness, physically located at 829 West Main Street, Gun Barrel City, Texas. And we will have our presentation from Brittany, help me with your last name.
Lewis.
Brittany Lewis.
So we received the application on August the 27th. Public hearing notice was sent to the paper on August the 30th. Letters were mailed to the property owners within 200 feet of the property on August the 30th. Public hearing notice published in the paper for planning and zoning and city council meeting on September the 8th, 2024, which is at least 15 days prior to the city council meeting. Our planning and zoning meeting is tonight, September the 9th. The regular city council meeting is scheduled for September the 24th. I sent 11 letters out and received 0 in response. This will be located at 1829 West Main Street. Here's the view of the location from the street. ETX Inject Cosmetic and Wellness operates without offering permanent cosmetics. This special use permit is to add this service to the current existing business. As indicated on the submitted application, the operational hours are Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. In ordinance number 156.041, General Business District, B2, tattoo studios are permitted by a special use permit. In Texas, permanent cosmetic tattooing is regulated by the Department of State Health Services, and it requires a tattooing license to perform. Since this requires a tattoo license to perform permanent cosmetics procedures, we consider this a tattoo studio which is granted with a special use permit by the City Council and recommended by Planning and Zoning. Under ordinance number 156.094, tattoo studios, in addition to complying with the regular requirements applicable to such establishments within the B2 district, 2 certain specific regulations must also be adhered to. A, tattoo studios are prohibited from operating within 1,000 feet of any church, public or private school, or residential zoning district. This distance is measured in a straight line from the nearest part of the tattoo studio's premises to the nearest property line of a church or school, or to the nearest boundary of a residential district or lot. However, the City Council has the authority to reduce or waive the separation distance if it is determined that the tattoo studio's operation would not pose a threat to public health, safety, or welfare, or if it would not be offensive to the neighborhood. B, tattoo studios must consistently maintain compliance with all the Texas state laws concerning such establishments. This particular applicant's proposed permanent cosmetics is situated within close proximity of 2 churches highlighted in yellow and 3 residential subdivisions highlighted in blue. The Planning and Zoning Committee is currently reviewing the 1,000-foot boundary map from this location as mandated by Section 156.094 regulations, which required adherence to specific distance requirements from such establishments and zoning districts. The applicant's location is approximately within 730 feet from the Beacon Church of Christ that's located at 146 Harbor Point Road, The applicant's location is approximately within 950 feet from the Life Sanctuary located at 1623 West Main Street, and approximately 400 feet from any existing resident's front door in a residential area. I'll be happy to answer any questions you may have, and the applicant is also here if you have any questions for them as well. Thank you.
Thanks, Brittany. Questions? I take it there were no objections?
No, ma'am.
Were the churches sent letters?
They were not. We're only required to send within 200 feet, and they are outside of that boundary.
I know this is not the only tattoo establishment that we have within that 1,000 feet in other places, and it has been our position in the past to allow those to take place. Would we like to hear from the applicant?
I would have a question for the applicant.
Great. If the applicant would come forward to the podium.
And, yeah, my question, both the applicant and in general, is pending approval of this, would the approval be limited to cosmetic tattoos and not be transferable to a broader definition of tattoos, like I've got on my arms? It would just be cosmetic tattoos, right?
I'm only using my license for cosmetic tattooing purposes.
And then when we get to the approval side, will the wording be such that it's just cosmetic?
The special use application is for cosmetic makeup, permanent cosmetic, and it's also worded that way as the agenda item.
Great, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Any further questions, comments? Hearing none, then I'm ready for a motion, please, on item 3D.
I move that we take action for this group to recommend to the city council to pass the request by Lily DeGarmo to grant special use permit to perform permanent cosmetics at ETX Inject Cosmetics and Wellness, physically located at 1829 West Main Street, Gun Barrel City, Texas.
I have a motion from Mr. Key. Do I have a second?
Dye, second.
I have a motion, second from Mr. Dye. Any further discussion? Then I will entertain a vote from my left, please.
McCullough, yes.
Towner, yes.
Weller, yes.
He, yes.
Dye, yes.
Wilmuth, yes.
Motion passes. This meeting is adjourned at 6:14. Thanks, everyone.
No objection.